Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play
User
Mass.
alert.
Okay, you know what?
Main reactor.
Shut up. Thank you. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect 1. It's your goofy Uncle GreatTreeJam, and I'm back and ready to kick some ass. Last time we left off, we finally reached Peak 15, only to find the entire facility in chaos. We've got loose Geth, Rackanot running all over the place, and no signs of survivors. So things are not boding well here, and we've got quite a bit of fixing to do. We need to get the reactors back online, and we need to fix the landline, so let's get to it. Between the last episode and this one, I had to update my NVIDIA graphics card driver software, but I've been noticing some frame rate stuttering, and I've been trying to do some bug fixing over the past week and a half. Hopefully I've attended to most of the issues, but if anything does show up in the future, I'll try to spend some time before the next episode getting that fixed. But let's go ahead and head down to the reactor, and I'll see you guys there in just a bit. So here we are down at the reactor core, and as you can tell, the Geth are making it very difficult for us to detect any kind of movement in the area. So we're going to need to put on some extra optics in order to get past the Geth jamming. Typically with Geth jamming, if you don't have a high enough optics or a scanner kind of mod, then you will not be able to detect movement. And it's going to make the section a little bit harder to anticipate where the Geth are moving. And it's going to be pretty deadly because Geth typically like to flank you in this area if they possibly can. But let's go ahead and get their attention. I'm going to hit him with sabotage, overload, and damping. We're going to light these guys up. I went ahead and took off my sledgehammer mod because I want to have a little bit. I want to reduce the amount of heat buildup on my weapons. Excuse me, because that's actually causing some issues where whenever I get sabotaged, it's actually adding to the recharge time for the heat system in my assault rifle.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency.
We have a Geth juggernaut up here, so let's go ahead and shut this guy down. These juggernauts like to fire rockets, and they fire 2 rockets at a time, which can be pretty deadly for you and your squad. So these guys are pretty much priority 1 for elimination if you ever see them. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, I think Liara is stuck someplace. But let's go ahead and fix the fuel lines here. And we're looking pretty good. We're back in business. Oh, I better avoid this containment cell. Let's head back just a little bit. Okay, done deal. And I think we've got some problems. Okay. That was close. Alright, I'm just going to use my sniper rifle to wear these guys down.
Passenger trams are offline.
The amount of kickback from the sniper rifle, as far as, making enemies fly backwards, is pretty insane. With the sledgehammer rounds installed, it just wrecks shit completely. See, look at that. Let me go ahead and get an overload on this thing, so that if that thing ever goes next to this canister, then we can inflict some heavy-duty damage. Get dealt with. Yes. Tasty. Nom nom nom. I'm actually gonna use this opportunity to charge up the rampway and get all the items, and keep that one enemy around, just so I can keep sprinting whenever possible. A little sprint, a little bit of sprint, a little bit of sprint.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay, thank you, Siri. I got it. Alright, let's go ahead and get these items in this locker. Looking good. And now all I gotta do is grab this locker right here, and we should be looking pretty peachy. And there we go. I'm not getting any items that I really need. I'm just doing this just in case I end up getting an Omni tool. But at my level, I really don't care about loot, so I will still collect loot just to show you guys, where the containers are and such, just so you can make it a little bit easier for your playthroughs if you ever want to use this as an impromptu guide. Let's go ahead. I think Liara is stuck at the doorway, so Yeah. Oh boy. Hey. Holy shit. This guy is stuck in the fucking ground. Oh yeah.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh yeah, really? Stuck under... Oh my god. This is... Okay, let's see if I can hit him here. Got him.
Perimeter clear.
We're looking good. So we're pretty much done here, and we don't need to spend any more time in the reactor core now that the fuel lines are fixed. So I will see you guys back in the VI core, and we'll move up towards the landlines. Okay, we are back at the VI core. It looks like we still have a landline to fix. Oh, okay, we have a arachnite to actually take care of. Let me go ahead and get a lift on this guy. Just take him out, like so. Okay, now we still have one more repair to make. We're gonna go ahead and get Time Warner Cable to give us back our broadband. So I'll see you guys on the roof.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay, so we're actually on the roof now. And as you can see, this particular area has got a lot of tight corridors and spaces, so you can pretty much guess this is a good place for arachnite to ambush your squad. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I've actually told Liara and Rex to wait near the elevator, and I'm using them just to fire off powers. I'm not going to go out into this area. I'm actually going to spend some time back here and whittle down the enemy one by one. It's actually going to be the more beneficial strategy for me. Okay, we need to back up a bit because this guy's getting a little too close for us.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Oh, looks like he got me.
Passenger
Or she
trams
got me.
are offline.
Yeah, but at least that's one enemy down. Let me see if I can get the other's attention. Alright. Hey. What's up? Oh shit. Okay, there they are. I see him. I see him. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy. I'm gonna nail him. Nail this sucker. Alright. That's right. Sit down. Get fucking dealt with. Have a nice day. And a happy new year. You too. You get fucking worked the fuck up. No, don't get up. Just die tired. Fuck that rope. Fuck that worker. Yeah. Say goodnight. Handsome. That's right.
User alert. Landline connections are
Oh,
disabled.
that's right. Yeah.
Passenger trams are offline.
This feels unfair. But you know what? It's totally worth it on insanity difficulty. Totally legit. Let's go ahead and get Liara and Rex to rally back towards us. And we're actually looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put a medical exoskeleton on me because I'm in need of this. I'm in need of some healing. That we won't have to bother with any first aid metagel units. That we can keep those from when we actually have a real emergency. But here we go. Let me go ahead and just get the items in this chest. Great. We're looking pretty good. All we gotta do is fix this landline. Easy peasy. We are back in business. Let's go ahead and head back down to the VI core, and we're gonna make our way towards the tram station. So, let's buckle up, kiddios. Okay, we are now back in the VI core, and the tram station is out this way and to the right. So we should be able to... Oh shit. Okay, you need to get lifted. Get lifted. Get dealt with. Yeah. Bitch. I need to go ahead and take off this. I don't need it anymore for now, at least. I'm gonna go and put on my sledgehammer rounds again. I'll do the same for this one right here. Looking good? Okay, we are pretty much done here. We don't need to stay any longer than we need to. The VI... Pretty much this entire area is now useless to us. Let's make our way towards this tram station, and hopefully we can find some survivors and try and get an idea of what the hell's going on here.
And transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Okay, looks like we got some hostiles in our motion sensor. Excuse me, I'm kind of recovering from a cold right now, so it's got a lot of crap in the back of my throat. But anyway.
They're locked in.
The door could...
Alright. So these Rachni are pretty much trapped in this space right here. We could open the door, however, Mira's going to give us an option for dealing with them.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the fail-safe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon fail-safes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chambers. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay. So in order to deal with the contaminants, the easiest way and probably the best way to obtain experience, I recommend keeping some Omni Gel on hand. Barbecue. Yeah! This will actually give you the most experience, believe it or not. So let's go ahead and read this computer console.
Control group, loosen the... They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Alright. So we went ahead and decontaminated the chamber, and we got a little bit of a sad backstory on this poor sucker right here, who ended up having to kill himself instead of, facing his deeds.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical systems are operating within normal tolerances. There are 1,473,831 faults in non-critical systems.
Ah, just another day with Windows.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
So let's go ahead and grab these items real quick. I want to make sure I don't miss them. And I think that's pretty much it for this room. So all we can need to do is go ahead and access the... Oh shit, we have got some hostiles. Okay. This is one thing about the Rachni. They will surprise attack you at the most inopportune moments when you least expect it. The moments are scripted, but it's easy to forget sometimes if you're not paying attention where and when these scripted events occur. But as you can see, according to the motion sensor, we have Rachni behind the door. I think I'm going to go ahead and use Liara's Singularity again. It's like fish in a barrel.
Perimeter secured.
And that's how it's done, folks. That is pretty much the last of the Rachni for this particular segment of Peak 15. All we need to do now is go straight towards the tram, Station, and it's pretty much a straight shot to Rift Station Central. Let's go ahead and make sure our followers are with us. So all we gotta do is board this tram and be on our way to Disney World. Here we go. So I'll see you guys pretty shortly at Rift Station.
Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay, here we are. So far, it looks like no one's out here to greet us, and we're not seeing any evidence of bullet explosions or any kind of fighting that's happened here recently. So either the security staff, probably the security staff got most or everyone out on time. We cannot access this particular area just yet, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. We're going to ignore the hot labs for right now and go straight towards this area where we're going to find security staff and also the science personnel who are working at Peak 15. So things have been pretty quiet thus far, and kind of feels like the calm before the storm. Okay, looks like we got some security personnel. Let's put our weapons away for now.
Stand down.
Alright. Looks like the security personnel here have fortified this position. So let's talk to Captain Ventralis and get his opinion, or actually get his feedback on the situation.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
So let's go ahead and get an opinion, or get a first-hand account on what the hell's happened over at Peak 15.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Not really an answer, but okay, I'll take it.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
So that actually gives you an option for dealing with or getting around the hot lab situation. But we're going to take the long way and actually help out the people here.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
So this guy's pretty tight-lipped about what's going on here, and I don't think he's going to give us the full story.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Alright, I think that's all that we can get out of Captain Ventralis. Let's go ahead and plug on forward.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
Okay, we got party crashers. Okay, oh shit. Okay, they are way too close for comfort. Let's get some singularity up. Okay. Alright, both of them are down.
That's the last of them.
In situations like these, you really want to have immunity on you. But, oh well. Biotics are pretty good. Damping gives you a moment of reprieve, but anyway. Let's talk with the captain and see how he's faring.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I'd kill for a P-204. Just hold down the trigger and zap. Hallway full of flash-boiled bugs.
Captain tell you about the hot labs? I wouldn't go there. Bug Central. Didn't think I'd see this kind of action after retirement.
The dialogue also kind of reminds me of Starship Troopers a little bit. But it looks like we're out of time, so I just want to go ahead and cut the video here. And I want to say thank you for joining me. It's GreatTreeJam, and I just want to wish you a happy day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in this universe or the next. And I hope to see you in the next vid. We will hopefully figure out more about the situation at Peak 15, and maybe we can start doing some good here. But until then, bye.